Howard.
And I'm Julian Miller, and welcome to the panel. Here on the panel, this is our very first episode, so we officially welcome you to the season premiere.
That's right, and for our first episode, we asked you, the viewers, to give us some suggestions on what we should talk about. And after looking through several of these options, we came up with two: legalizing gay rights in the U.S. and when or when not to lose your virginity.
Both very great topics. Also, host Sierra Belton sits down with the CEO of Southside Cuts to get the inside scoop on him and his barbers.
And let's not forget our panel discussion today. We have our in-house correspondent, Larry Love, and actor and philanthropist, Mark Anthony. And at the end of the show, we've got a mind-blowing performance by Micah Kio.
This is the panel. To the panel. You, the viewers, have chosen a topic today, and I can say, Greer, they have chosen a very good topic.
It is a hot topic. Welcome to the panel, Larry and Mark. We really appreciate you guys being here today.
Thank you.
We are going to kick off with legalizing gay rights in the U.S. And this is a really hot topic right now because recently Rhode Island just became the 10th state to legalize marriage. So what do you guys, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I tell you, traditionally it's a man and a woman, but my take on it is, people can do what they want to do. It's their life. Who is it for me or anyone to say what somebody wants to do? That's my take on it.
Yeah, fairly here. I don't agree with it to a degree. Simultaneously, happiness is happiness. Whatever you do in the confinement of your own home, your own personal space, that's your business. I care about what's in the public image. That's what I do worry about. But, as long as I'm handling my thing, I'm not worried about what's going on in your bedroom. So.
And also, people say that they don't want to legalize it simply because most of the Christians saying that it's a sin. They say it's a sin in the Bible. In the Bible it said it's supposed to be man and man.
That's what the misconception is. That's what they misconception is.
I know that much.
Right.
No.
Wrong Bible.
No.
Adam and Steve.
But it's so out there in our face now that you simply did not make a mistake. Mm-hmm. You said what's going on.
Right.
But you didn't mean that, but that's
exactly. I didn't mean it. I was talking about what was going on. It says Adam and Eve, like what it said in the Bible. But many people have sinned. Many people have had sex before marriage. Many people have stolen stuff. Everyone lies. So it says that if you sin or disobey your parents, you might disobey your parents to that extent, but you have disobeyed your parents, and that's a sin. And the Lord says that He's a forgiving God. So I don't think that Christians should be so hard on gay people. I don't think that at all, because you're a Christian. You're supposed to be loving like God, right? It says in the, I'm quoting the Bible, stop.
Well, go ahead.
But it says that a Christian, you're supposed to be loving, right? You're supposed to be a loving person, and I don't feel that you should judge anyone based on what their sexuality is, simply because that's none of your business.
But when you put it in front of my face, I have an issue, because after a certain degree, I'm not judging what you do in your time. What I'm judging is you walking in front of my little brother, my son, my daughter, and holding hands with another guy where I'm at home teaching him, and the people around and everyone growing up has taught him this is what it's supposed to be. Then
how is that any difference from you letting your kids watch the shows out there now that show girls kissing, or not even girls kissing, about like showing sexual content? What is so different about dude and a dude like sharing their love than other than on TV?
Why does a 5-year-old need to see anybody sharing their love? That's my point.
But you just hold on. You just said Adam and Eve.
Exactly.
You
just
just
said Adam and Eve. Adam and Steve.
But you just said Adam and Eve. You just quoted the Bible.
Right.
God is a forgiving God.
Exactly.
God have rules. Mm-hmm. Everybody's forgetting that God have rules.
But rules are broken.
Yeah,
I don't know. We don't need to.
No, not God's rules.
Sure.
Now, I'm not going to sit up and say I'm breaking any God's rules. No. If we're teaching our kids, let's get on the Christian thing. Let's not down Christians, because we don't supposed to be down in any religion.
Right. Exactly.
So if Christians believe what they believe, and they believe man and woman, That's what they believe, and they should not be ostracized because of what they believe. This country, this world is man and woman. Now, if you choose to be with a man and you choose to be with a woman, that's on you. But when you're forcing us, to walk downtown naked, you're forcing us because homosexuals or whatever, they're cool. But they're putting stuff on TV now, forcing us to watch it.
And forcing you to accept it.
And forcing us to accept it. And I don't like that.
And that's the same thing. If you're putting it in front of a child, what you're teaching them is that it's acceptable. So now you're going to have a whole generation that's doing it not because it's right, not because it's wrong, but because it's what they see. And
but that's going to be a teaching moment for the parent as well, if they're involved, that, hey, this is going on and we love all people, but this isn't the way that we believe that a marriage is. I personally believe that a marriage is between a man and a woman, but I also have an understanding that if you are homosexual and you get to a point where, hey, I really care about this person, I want a commitment and I want something legally to bind us, I don't disagree with that because I'm not in their situation and I don't agree with it and I don't want that for myself. But, if that's what's best for them, then, I think that they have that choice. Now, it is by the state. By the federal government, there's the Defense of Marriage Act that was put into place in '96. And I do want to know y'all's thoughts on this. With the Defense of Marriage Act, even if you are legally married within your state, you are not recognized federally, which means that for federal purposes such as immigration, such as Social Security if someone passes away, such as filing for joint taxes, insurance benefits, homosexual couples do not benefit from that. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that they should benefit from that if they're legally married, or do you feel like it needs to be something that for just a marriage of a man and woman?
I think that it should benefit them as well, because at the end of the day, we're still humans. Why should we single out anyone just because of what their sexuality is?
Now, simultaneously, there was a statement brought up earlier. If you want these rights, then you also need to go ahead and take the consequences as a result of what comes after.
That's true.
Because not all things work out. And when you keep that in mind, I don't mind you having the right. I don't mind you keeping the right because it's not mine. But at the same time, a straight couple is held accountable when something goes wrong. So when you're going, to that point to where it's no longer fixable and you can't do anything else, so what are you going to do? Do you want to just walk away bare hands? Because in the court, as a heterosexual couple goes in front of the court, they don't walk away like that. It's not that simple. So take the goods and the bads is my point.
Well, this is a great discussion, and unfortunately, we only have so much time. Stay tuned with us because we are going to be coming back and discussing the measures you should take or not take to lose your virginity. And also, we have host Sierra Belton is sitting down to talk with owner of the finest barbershop in Atlanta. And before you leave, we have an outstanding musical performance by Micah Kio. So you stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now let's go to Sierra Belton as she gets up close and personal with owner of Southside Cuts. Take it away, Sierra.
Thank you, Greer. Hey everyone, it's your girl Sierra Belton here on location with Southside Cuts. And we're here to talk to the crew and the owner to see how they do business here. So let's take a look. We're here with Staci Green, the owner of Southside Cuts Barbershop, and you're rated 5 stars on Yelp and the second finest here in Atlanta. So tell me what inspired you to have your own barbershop here, and who is your inspiration?
Well, actually, I've been cutting hair for a long time now, so it really made sense for me to stay in the industry, kind of make a career out of it, and ownership was the best step. And some of my inspirations were friends of mine that I've known for years, and they're businessmen, and actually I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Okay, now how many barbers do you have here?
I actually have 6 on staff right now.
Okay, now are y'all all equally talented, or do everybody come to you How does that work?
Actually, they all have their clientele. These are a good bunch of guys. They all have their own clientele, and everyone's equally talented.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in business?
Actually, October will be our second year.
Congratulations. Okay. So tell us more about yourself and why we should come into your barbershop.
Well, actually, we're professionals first, and anyone that comes in here knows this is a community barbershop. Everyone gets along in here. Kids have been coming here since they were young, so it's really the type of place that you want to come. We have a hospitality here. We treat you as we want to be treated, and everyone in here gets along. So I pretty much feel that it's that type of place where you feel comfortable.
Well, where are you located so we can find you?
Well, we're located in Atlanta, Georgia, at 5851 Buffington Road, and you can check out our website, and we're on Twitter.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. Coming up next, we have a musical performance by Micah Kio, and you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the panel. If you were just tuning in, you've missed a very, very, very great conversation about legalizing gay rights, but you can also check it out on our website and on our YouTube page. And share your comments and let us know what you think. But we're here with Larry Love.
Actually, Larry Love
right, like-
and Mark
I
Anthony.
know.
Mark Anthony?
And
Let
we're
me
going to
get it
move
up.
on into our next conversation here at the panel. And this is a really serious one, so everybody needs to focus and really listen in on this. When is the right time to give up your virginity? The old V card. Mr. Larry Love, maybe you could start us out on this one.
The right time to give up your virginity, marriage.
Woo! All right.
Marriage.
So what if you don't plan on being married, but you actually get coupled up with that person that you want to spend your life with, but you're not married?
That's going to be between you and your God.
Well, I mean, like, what would you do if your kids are out there and, you know, they see stuff on TV that shows sexual stuff as well, and they always be like, oh, I want to try that, or what, I want to experience that.
Okay.
But how would they go about doing that? You know, how their parents talk to them about it, about when it's time to lose your virginity, because a lot of people in today's world, most people in today's world don't wait until marriage to
Okay, let me
lose their virginity.
just clarify quick for your audience. Marriage, sex, you're supposed to be married. That's what we're teaching. You're supposed to be teaching marriage to your young men and your daughters. But we know that they're going to go out there and they're going to do their, whatever they make their mind up to, they're going to do what they do. But long as the parents do what they're supposed to do and teach their daughters and their sons, and then you have to leave it up to them to do it and explain to them, the young ladies, that what's between your legs is very precious and priceless. Make sure that when you find or pick or choose that someone special, we hope that it would be the boyfriend that turns into the engaged boyfriend that turns into marriage. We hope. That's what we're supposed to be teaching.
But as a society, what is our approach? Because the ideal would be to wait until you're married. The
Exactly.
ideal would be for your parents to raise you in a manner that teaches you as a young lady, hey, my dad took me out to dinner every week. My dad opened every door I've ever walked through.
Right.
My dad did this and my dad did that. That would be ideal. That's how life should be. But simultaneously, it's not. And that's the fact that we have to deal with. So then at what point as a society do we hold ourselves accountable to the fact that we're putting these things on TV? You know, we're complaining about it being on TV, but what actions are we taking as far as to get it off of TV, to rear our kids that are seeing this in a manner that, you know, I am special. The ladies, things that are between my legs, a man needs to work to get, you know, because your dad could show you one thing, but television and your group of friends, your social setting puts you in a whole nother mindset. And you gotta be cool to fit in with the Joneses, and you gotta do this and do that. So then at what point do we hold them accountable?
I think that it's just, sex is so glamorized on television and it makes it look like it's something that everybody needs to do and do it with as many people as you can, and I really disagree with that. I think you need to hold that as close to your heart as possible, wait as long as you possibly can. It's not something to be taken lightly. You know, there's rampant disease and viruses that people can catch. You can become pregnant before you're ready to have a child. there's a connection that you have with someone that is so intimate, it never goes away. And I think that we as a society don't take sex as seriously as we should.
Right.
That bothers me. The fact of why you would think about measures to how you could lose your virginity is ridiculous to me. I think that it's what measures can I take to hold it tight and not just give that away, to the first guy that comes along that wants it. Because there's a whole lot of them ladies that will be out there willing to take that card from you. It would be much harder for you than for the guy.
Right. And let me add on to that. Let me tell you guys something. This is for boys and girls. I want you to picture your body as a piece of bread. And when you go ahead and you lose your virginity, you want to get married, boys and girls. You want to get married. And let's say that this is the bread. This is your bread. And every time you have sex, you take a piece of that bread away and you give it to all those people that you've had sex with. You might not know what that person had sex with, that person. Just to let you know, you're not physically having sex with everyone that person that had sex with, but mentally, that's how it comes off at. So you're there taking a piece of bread from every time you have sex. So when you get married, when you get ready to have sex and go into your marriage, you're going to have that little piece of bread. And then when you go ahead and have sex, you're going to be like, I've had better than this. It don't feel the same. And then that's how you end up with divorce or cheating on your husband or wife. So keep your bread, guys.
Keep your bread.
Keep your bread. Well, there you have it, guys. Wait until you're married to have sex, or better yet, to lose your virginity. Because trust me, sex is not all that, unless you're married.
What? Like, that's not. That was not the consensus.
But
Wow.
there you have it, guys. You chose the topic, and we discussed. Coming up on the panel, we have street correspondent Carl J as he hits the streets at Georgia State University and get your opinion on what we discussed, and also Ray J's new song about I Hit It First. What's your opinion on that? Stay tuned. This is the panel.
What's up? I'm Carl J, and today we're going to be finding out all the hottest things on the streets today on the panel. So without further ado, we're going to find out what these people on the streets want to see from the panel. All right, let's get started. What's up? And we're back. This is the Panel TV with Carl J, your street correspondent, and I'm with Mr. Sammy. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good. All right, so the first question we're going to get into today is, what would you like to see from the Panel TV as far as entertainment, media, talk shows go?
Just more real. Just being more real, because all these talk shows are all about gossip.
I would say more involvement with your local community. So
just bringing out, I guess, uprising artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
More putting their names out there a little more. So
if you're getting involved with the entertainment that may go on around our campus, from Georgia State to Emory to Georgia Tech, Kennesaw, the close Atlanta area, I would say you guys should probably get more involved with that.
And how do you feel about this whole Ray J, Kim Kardashian thing? How do you feel about that, coming from your standpoint?
Coming from my standpoint, I think it's, I mean, if whatever he's doing, you know, trying to get back at her, well, I don't know what it is. I think it's kind of immature of him.
Yeah.
I feel that Reggie needs to grow up. You know, he sounds real hurt.
Yeah.
He's so hurt. He's just mad because Kim now has more money than he does.
I feel like Ray J should just keep it moving. Like, like she's pregnant, she has her new man, she's trying to start her new life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the biggest Kim Kardashian fan, but like, he doesn't really necessarily need to get involved.
Absolutely.
Like,
Well, personally, I think it's really funny. I mean, I haven't personally seen that sex tape, but I think with the publicity that Ray J has brought to their family as well as Kim Kardashian,
Absolutely.
I think that it's good.
But at the same time, I don't know what she all has done to him. So, I mean, I guess I just try to keep my opinions out of that one.
Yeah, I guess it's a touchy subject even for him. All right, and last but not least, how do you feel about Atlanta depiction? Like, how do you feel like the media, music is depicting Atlanta right now in this current state?
Atlanta is being depicted horribly.
How do you feel Atlanta as a whole is being depicted? Do you watch some of these shows?
Certainly. One of the shows that I think is supposed to be based off of hip hop is Love and Hip Hop, and I don't feel that show necessarily shows anything about hip hop, in my opinion.
Yeah. You know, better artists at least, because we have some artists. I'm not a big fan of all of them.
Yeah.
But I feel like we could have a little bit more, you know, diverse artists coming out from Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Through all the, you know, the reality TV shows, the drama, the craziness.
Definitely.
It just needs to change.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can be a part of that change. Well, definitely keep it locked right here to the panel. This is your boy, Carl J. And right now we're going to take it back to Julian and Greer. We out.
Welcome back to the panel. We're here with the amazingly talented Micah Kio.
Hey guys, what's up?
And her wonderful, the Aces.
Hey.
Now, before we get started and she blow this stage up, I want to ask her a couple of questions to get more personal with her. So Micah Kio, how long have you been performing?
I've been performing for almost over 10 years now. I've been doing it ever since I was a kid, so it's been a while of me, you know, being on stage.
And what inspired you to become a performer? You're a triple threat, or?
I think I'm a triple threat. I would consider myself one. I kind of grew up on stage. I started in theater. My dad was in the Michael Jackson Bad video and the original Dreamgirls on Broadway back in the day. So we would have shows and stuff here in Atlanta. And so I'm kind of most comfortable on stage.
So did they pressure you to be in the industry, or did you really, really want to be in it?
There was no pressure. In the beginning, I was like, Dad, please let me be on stage. Mom, let me go one more time, please. So.
Well, you know, your dancers are amazingly talented. You guys are amazingly talented, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. So without any further ado, turn your music up, turn your volume up, by the way, spin around in your wheelchair, because they're about to blow the stage up. This is the panel.
Curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds,
diamonds, curves. We be shining like the sun up in this universe. Yeah, I'm swinging hard like my Gucci purse. I ain't your average bra, let me spin my verse. Don't my girls make you wanna run home to your mama. I get it on my stunner, so call 911 cause you're under before you're dead in the water. That's why these diamonds ain't for show. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. We be so confident. Curvy curves make me so Kardashian. So many number ones, I'm a 10.
diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, diamonds.
I'm so cold, I hate broke. If you check my temperature, I'm below. Forget about all those other rubies and pearls. Spend money, I'm a million carat girl. Don't my girls make you wanna run into your mama? I get it on my stunner, so call 911 cause you're under before you're dead in the water. That's why these diamonds ain't for show. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. We be so confident. Curvy curves make me so Kardashian. So many number ones, I'm a 10.
Diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, curves, diamonds, diamonds,
If you
curves.
want it, then see. Diamond,
Thank you for watching today. As a reminder, you can check out all that you saw on today's show on our website and YouTube page. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube.
And a special thanks to our in-house correspondent, Larry Love, and our special guest on the panel today, actor and philanthropist Mark Anthony, and our outstanding performance by Micah Kio.
For more information on Micah Kio's performance and information on Micah Kio's, you can visit our website to find out all information.
That's right, and tune in next week as we discuss more of your chosen topics here at the panel, and watch us get into a mess or two. Because at the panel,
it just gets messier.
have a great day.
Bye, guys.